So with tensions mounting in a quiet community as a local church prepares to host a drag-themed event this weekend.
Today, police asking that church to cancel the event, but organizers say the show must go on.
Caitlin McCarthy is live with the story. And Caitlin, the big question, what about security there?
Tiffany and Chris, just a little bit ago, these barricades were put up outside the community church of Chesterland. Their church was vandalized ahead of their drag brunch and story hour happening this Saturday, and they're prepared for possible protests to erupt.
I just hope that whatever happens is peaceful, just peaceful, that's all.
Anxiety ahead of this weekend's drag brunch and story hour in Geauga County. Less than a week ago, the event's sponsor was attacked. Signs broken and Molotov cocktails thrown at the community church of Chesterland. Police, citing concerns of even more violence from protesters, say these drag events should be called off.
I feel they should be able to do it in peace, and the protesters, I feel, go someplace else. This is our town and we're okay with it.
Pastor Jess Peacock understands the fear from some in the community. He says instead of canceling the event, police should be encouraging hate groups not to come.
One of the things that we are incredibly concerned about with canceling is the message that sends to not only queer people within this county, but what message that sends to the groups who are trying to intimidate us.
Organizers say every precaution is being taken and they are confident in their plan.
We are unwavering in our commitment to not only put on these programs, but we're unwavering in our commitment to the LGBTQ+ within this community.
Pastor Peacock says an event like a drag brunch and story hour is supposed to be fun and bring people together. He never wanted it to be anything more than that.
Because of the hate, because of the vitriol, because of people actually trying to burn our church down, it has now become a social justice cause.
And in light of the recent attacks on their church, they will be holding a prayer vigil tonight in Chardon. And they want this weekend to be peaceful for everyone. Reporting live in Geauga County, Caitlin McCarthy, 19 News.